Hello beautiful people! Welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra Faustina and I'm a female entrepreneur based in Singapore. And in this channel, if you're new here, we talk all about pets, we all talk about business, we talk about, well, life in general as a female entrepreneur. Today has been quite a rough day. If you don't already know, I currently have two different brands. One is Free Movement Solutions and one is Free Movement Sewing. And we have a shop house space here in Singapore. And I just thought I needed some time to talk and rant a little bit because it's been quite a crazy morning. Oh goodness. I'm just gonna tie my hair up first. Okay. Alright. Let's do some makeup. So this morning, I've already done my base by the way, because usually I do my base in the car. So I've done my base, but I'm gonna touch it out a little bit because the mask is just like ruining all my makeup here. So this morning, I came into studio. I was like, yada yada yada, you know, it's gonna be like another normal day out in the studio. And lo and behold, I find the whole back area flooded. And I was like, what the heck? How and why is it just flooded? And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm dealing with this flooding nonsense like day in, day out all the time, and I'm like, oh, I've been getting the contractors to come in and just do their thing, but you know, they haven't really found the problems, but that's the roof. So today's issue was the washroom. Did you know that being an entrepreneur meant that you need to be a plumber too? You didn't know. That's what happened. So I came into the studio and I looked out and I heard the sound and I was just like, oh, that does not sound good. So true enough, I went down to the I went to the bathroom. The hose pipe actually burst. Like, I don't know, it just broke and just water was just like everywhere in the washroom, and I just like, what? So I turned off the main water valve because if not, I don't know what else to do actually. And I tried to figure out what was the problem, and I realized that it was that spray. So once I figured that out, I was like, oh damn, I've got like partition boards everywhere here because the contractors are doing work and so gonna put it up in the ceiling. So that got a little bit wet and I was just like, I don't know whether that's gonna affect anything. Anyway, they'll figure it out. I don't know. And then I was like, okay, so what do I do? And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna mop this whole area up. But it was so much water that I was like, mop in, okay, dry the mop, mop in, dry the mop, mop in, dry the mop. And like 20 times later, there's still a heck lot of water. So I was just like, oh, what am I gonna do? So I decided to get my brush, the broom brush thing. And I was just like, you know, pushing water out through the back door. I don't know, I was just like trying to push all the water out and I was just like, oh my gosh, am I even doing this right? I don't know. Oh, whatever. So I was just like pushing water out, and I was like, this is like entirely my morning workout. So I was just like, oh. So anyway, I'm using the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow. This is my fave. This is like the brown, the dark brown color. So one of the other things that I tend to do with my brows is that when I actually did tattoos, so this is actually the tattooed brows, which I'm not very happy with actually, because it's like one side is higher and one side is lower. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? It's like one side is lower, one side is higher. So I tried to tell the lady, I was just like, okay, can you try to adjust it? But she's like, oh no, the I don't know, they have like a template or something. You know, when I went back and think about it, I was just like, well, I guess most people's faces aren't that symmetrical, right? So you can't really use that template as a gauge. I don't know, okay, whatever. Anyway, it's done. I'm not gonna do that again. Not gonna tattoo again, but I'm gonna correct these for today. So how I do that is I kind of lower this side and I make this side higher, if that makes sense. Because that's the only way I figured I could save my brows. I'm just gently lowering it on my left side. And then on my right side, I'm gonna raise it up. So yeah, can you imagine that was the entire morning? So, okay, after I dried up like everything, I was like, okay, So I turned on the water valve, which meant that I had no water everywhere. So I couldn't use the toilet bowl, I couldn't wash my hands, nothing, because I turned off the main water valve. And I was like, okay, so what do I do now? And then I was like, okay, there's a hardware shop nearby. I just need to take it out and bring it over to the hardware shop and just get a replacement and then put it back in. So I tried to open it with my hands, which didn't work. I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't do this. Like I can't like unscrew the hose with my hands. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, so I was trying to find tools. I tried to use like my old pair of fabric scissors. That was such a mess. So eventually, somehow or another, I don't know if God suddenly gave me some strength. I used my hands to just kind of really yank and twist it open. I managed to twist it open. I was like, oh, thank God. So I twisted it open, I took it out, and like the entire top part just broke. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I've only been using it for like how many months? So rule of thumb is get a good quality bathroom accessory because you don't want to have to deal with all that water. So yes. Because I wanted it all black, you know, and usually black bathroom accessories are like really expensive. So I decided to go online and get like a more affordable one. But if I was to do it again, I would get a good quality one so I don't ever have to worry about things like that. So usually I do like the bottom line like really lightly, and then now you can see the difference, if you can see the difference between like the left and the right side. And I'm just gonna, you know, draw the top here. I guess kinda, yeah, make it a little bit higher. Yeah, so I went down to the hardware store. Thank God there's one like nearby here. Thank goodness, seriously. So I brought the whole thing down. So I yanked it out. Brought the whole, I was like, ah! So I went to the hardware store and I was like, Uncle, help me. I said, I just need an exact replacement for this. So, I mean, they're all really nice around here, you know. So, he took the broken one and then he was like, okay, how about you get this rubber one? Because the rubber one is never gonna break. Like, the hose is rubber. And I was like, oh, it doesn't look very nice, but it's all black, which is in theme. I was like, yeah, but it doesn't really look very nice. I'm like, okay, is the like normal silver one a lot better? And he was like, yeah. And then he was like, wait, what if the top, the pressy thing, pump thing works and all you need is the just a hose? So he got me a hose and I was like, yeah, you know what, I think that works. And he just replaced the hose for me. And he did the whole setup for me. He threw the old one away. He set up that thing for me. And I was like, oh, thank you, Uncle. You're my angel today. And I wanted to pay him. He was like, yeah, just come back later and pay me cash. Because, you know, he wanted to save on the fee. So I was just like, yeah, sure. Thank goodness I've got like really nice neighbors here doing all sorts of different things. So I'm so thankful, so thankful. And then I came back to the studio, right, rushing everywhere at like 8:30 in the morning. And then started to fit back the hose, and I was just hoping that my bare hands would, you know, because I don't have the right tools. Came back, oh, I'm using the MAC paint pot, by the way, in Painterly. And I fit everything back with my hands, my bare hands. Luckily it worked, turned on everything, and thank goodness I could wash my hands and use the washroom again. Who would have thought that there would be such a thing, you know? Anyway, that was an eventful morning, to say the least. Let's get a new palette today. Okay, so I'm using the Too Faced Natural Eyes Neutral Eyeshadow Collection. This one was a gift. It was so cute. It was a gift after doing a dance concert from the team. So this is very, very cute. I like it. So I'm going to use the day. So I'm going to do Heaven first. So I'm just going to grab like my fourth finger, run it through, and just pop it on my entire eyelid. Dun-dun. I'm going to do the same for the other side. I'm not going to do any lashes today. I'm just going to do mascara. And then I'm gonna use a brush and I'm gonna take on Cashmere Bunny, like Cashmere Bunny. And I'm gonna just do the outer corner and going up into my eye socket. So I like to always do this. You see that? To find the eye socket here. So I'm gonna go all the way in there. You can see how it's creasing. See that line? Yeah, that's how I kind of make it like go in. Make the color go in. Gonna create a little bit of that Korean look by going under the eye and creating that, what do you call the Korean ibex, like Yuyen Song or something? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go under here. I'm not being very specific, just going where the natural ibex are. Anyway, this shadows, it's pigmented, but it's not very dark, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go into use. Alright, I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna go in to use this Sexpresso, this one over here. I'm gonna grab a little bit with another brush, and I'm gonna go just at the outer corner, not too much. Bring it down. Do like a weird face. Okay. Alright. And then I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of the Silk Teddy from the classic one here. I'm gonna pop it at the tear duct area, in the inner corner of the eye and the tear duct area, just to brighten it up slightly, ever so slightly. I'm slouching a lot. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the bridge of my nose here. Let's see, my Cupid's bow. Chin. I know I'm gonna wear the mask the whole day, so I'm gonna do some filming today. I'm gonna do some sewing today. I want to finish up some of our last few orders that we have for our free movement sewing couture. So I've stopped the couture site because of the pandemic, because not many people doing costumes, so I thought it was a good time to transition to an online sewing school. So yes, that's free movement sewing if you're interested to learn how to sew, say, leotards, or how to sew, you know, high-end lyrical dance costumes or dance wear or active wear, fitness wear, because we work a lot with stretch fabrics. Alright, so now I am gonna use this eyelash color. This is the Shu Yumera eyelash color. This was like a really long time ago as well. So yes, so I'm just gonna like go all the way in. I kind of really look down and I try to go really to the root of the lashes and bring them up. I call today's makeup look like the awake makeup look because it's been such a hectic morning. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm gonna do a review of my studio space after I'm done with all the renovations and the changes and the glass stickers, stuff like that. And if you haven't already seen, I've got a couple of videos up about my current shophouse space and the renovations that went into it. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I'll do a review as to whether or not I'll actually do it again or I'll do it entirely differently, because least to say, it was a lot of work And it's a lot of things that I would have done differently. On hindsight, okay? So the next thing I'm using is waterproof mascara, the Falsies Lash Lift from Maybelline, New York. I feel like the morning just really like threw me off. You know how in the morning, if a lot of things just throw you off, a lot of things in the day just gets a little bit thrown off too? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Okay, so thanks for being here with me. So I usually go to the roots of my lashes and then I kind of wiggle it up. Starting to love this mascara more and more as it gets drier after a while. Because when I just first opened it, I felt like it took really long to dry, but now you know, I've used it for a while, it's a little bit drier. I actually quite like it. A little bit of a spidery look, if I could say that. So yeah. Yeah, so this is one coat of mascara, and then I would go in with another, maybe I just go 2 coats today. Like a long time ago, I would probably go with like 5-6 coats of mascara and make my lashes like really long and voluminous. It's crazy. Really going into the small lashes inside. There. And what I'm going to do is I like to do my lower lashes, so I kind of pull it down and I do like a little wiggle. So that's how I do the lower lashes. Sometimes I do 2 coats for the lower lashes too, just depending on how like open I want my eyes to look. So alright, so this is how my eyes look like now. And I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. So this is my favorite Gosh Extreme Liquid Gel Eyeliner in 001 Black. So it has a felt tip like that. And one of my favorite eyeliners because it's so thick and so black. I'm going under the lashes. So if you have like almost hidden double eyelids like mine, this is usually what I do. You kind of go under the lashes because it makes the eyelids look a lot bigger and your eyes look a lot more poppin'. I hope your day has been going great like during this time of the pandemic. You know, it's just like so many changes going on for everyone. Right now, here in Singapore, we have a partial lockdown. A lot of changes with the studio. So we do have dance and fitness classes over here at Free Movement Solutions. So over here in the studio, we have also stopped classes for a while because, you know, just so many things to look out for, like 2-3 meters, safe distancing, people coming to check, yada yada. So just like, you know what, I'm gonna focus just purely on doing our online dance and fitness school. So I want to really push that out and really focus on that. So I've been trying to do a lot of filming. So yeah. Oh, so now I'm using the Etude House Drawing Show brush liner in black, BK801 black. So this is not a felt tip. No, this is really like a brush tip. Doing a little tail and connecting. Okay, so this is how I typically would do the eyeliner, and then I'm just gonna go in to fill in the gaps in between the lashes. So I'm gonna get my second COVID jab this coming Saturday. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, to be frank. The first jab, I had I don't know, I had quite a bit of reaction on my arm. It was numb. It had like a pins and needles feeling. I had this weird sensation going through my last two fingers on my left hand. I don't know. But it went away after a while, so it's not like it stayed there, you know, for a really long time. So I'm expecting the second one to be a little bit worse, because that's what I'm hearing from many people. So yeah. Alright, I'm done with the eyes. Oh, I just used back the eyebrow pencil from Etude House to just kind of line the lower line a little bit, just at the end. It's just kind of how I like to do it. And then I think I'm gonna get some bronzer out to sculpt the face a little bit. So I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. This one, oh, it's 100% natural cocoa powder and real gold. This one's given to me by Nari. And so pretty. Okay, it says chocolate gold, but anyway. It smells like chocolate. It smells good. I'm using the Burberry #1 brush, but I don't even think this is a bronzer blush in the first place. It was probably like, could have been a foundation brush. I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, I like to use this brush because it's angled. And just to put a bit of color on the face. So just going to the ends over here. Alright. Now, feeling like a blusher today. Alright, let's use this one. So I'm using the Balm Down Boy Blusher Shadow / Blush. I think it's only one shade for this. Yeah. I'm using the Real Techniques multitask brush. Dab, 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 dab. This one, it doesn't come out very easily. Used this like so often over the years. Kind of going close to my eyeball. You see that? I'm going like high up to the eyeball. Let's do the same for the other side. Again, the pigmentation for this one is not a lot, so I'm not so worried. Spamming more powder. So next week is actually Singapore's National Day too, so we're gonna have a long weekend. Doing a little bit on the nose. Nosy, nosy. Nosy, nosy. Oh, my foundation's a little bit off, but you know, the thing is with, what do you call that, the mask, it's always so much to do. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go in with kind of feeling, maybe I'll do the YSL one. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's drink some water first, guys. So this is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine in the color, it might be 8, I don't know, could be 8. So I've also used this a lot. See how much I've used? Ting! Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight to the lips. It's not much of a bright color, so I'm gonna pop in a little bit of a color. But anyway, I'm gonna use my forefinger to kind of overline it a little bit. Feels so nice on the lips. Okay, and then I'm gonna add And okay, I'm gonna go for this one. This is the YSL Baby Doll Kiss and Blush. This is in, I believe it's in the color 24. No. Yes, 24. 24. It's in the color 24. So I'm just going to put this in the middle of the lips. No. Okay. Gonna dab it away. Hang on. I'm gonna go back to use the MAC Amplified Cream in Orange. So cute. Love the packaging. So happy. This color I like. Very cute color. It's like orange but not too orange. Looks so dark, right? Wait till we blend it out. I think I'll stick to this color for today. So I'm gonna overdraw, overline it. Okay, I'm gonna deal with my hair and I'm gonna decide what hair I want to do because I have not decided that yet. And I typically like my hair up. I don't really like my hair down because I find that when I do things, I like to put my hair away. So okay, I'm gonna go higher. Okay, alright, so I'm just gonna tie like a low ponytail and I'm gonna grab a scrunchie and gonna bring it together. Okay, so I just kind of pull my hair all the way backwards. I'm not gonna use hairspray today because I just washed my hair yesterday. And no, I don't wash my hair every day, you know. Oops. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, and I'm gonna grab my scrunchie. Ta-da! So this is the new Free Movement scrunchie. I've not officially launched it yet, so it's still making it in different colors as well. So this is the really big scrunchie, but I really like it. I think it really brings the whole look together. Like, I feel a lot cleaner, a little bit classier, you know, with like a really nice scrunchie wrapped around the hair. So if I do a bun, I'll also wrap it over, but we'll have different sizes as well. So this is the big one. So let me just show you. It's so cute, right? So I'm just gonna tie it around here. I think I'm gonna wrap twice. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. See, it looks so cute, right? Like, suddenly so... I feel the hair suddenly so finished. Okay, so this is how it looks like from the front. And this is how it looks like from the side. So cute. This is how it looks like from the back. Okay everyone, so this is my final look for today. So I just did a very simple eye, simple lip, and for the hair, you know, just a low ponytail and a little scrunchie here. So it looks very nice. From all sides you can actually still see the scrunchie, which is what I really like. And it looks like it really pulls the whole look together. And I look very finished even though it's a very simple hair, you know, just a low ponytail, and that's kind of all we need. So this scrunchie will launch it soon. I'm not done with it yet. I've got more colors coming up and I've got the smaller size as well. This is the bigger one. I quite like it. I've run 2 rounds with it and yeah, the hair is just naturally blown dry straight. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this little get ready with me, let's talk, makeup session and a little bit of hair. And if you've actually enjoyed watching this video, please help by liking and subscribing down below. And remember to turn on the notification bell as well so you know when we have a new video coming up. So if you don't already know, I have 2 other brands. So that's at Free Movement Solutions and that's at Free Movement Sewing. So if you're keen to check them out, go ahead and check us out on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and so much more. Thank you so much for spending time with me here today. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!